I have so many different patterns on between the floral and the camo. It's almost like a bomb went off of patterns on my body. Speaking of bombs, lawn bombs. It's fall time. It is officially fall, temperatures are cooling down, and us people here with cool season lawns are finally gonna have a chance to shine. If you have a warm season lawn, especially in the transition zone like me, I actually made a video last week that you can watch that talks about what you should be doing here in the fall months in preparation for the end of the season with your warm season lawn. As I just said, it is time for us cool season folks to shine. It has been a really hard summer across the country. For those of us in the transition zone and a little bit further north, even into the northern states, it's been tough. Droughts, a lot of heat, and our cool season lawns have bared the brunt of this. Lots of stress, some disease, some haven't had any problems at all. But now that it is fall, it is time for it to just pop. It actually takes very little to get your cool season lawn to start growing. The cooler temperatures is a big thing. The cooler soil temperatures is a big thing, as that's just really gonna help your lawn to start to grow and rejuvenate and feel great and look great and be great. The purpose of this video is to talk about what you can be doing with a cool season lawn here in the fall that not only makes it look amazing now, but also prepares it for the winter and the upcoming spring. I'll be doing a separate video on overseeding or seeding your lawn, but if you have a cool season lawn and you're just wanting it to look good and you want to start getting it out of its sort of summer dormancy, the summer stress period, and you really want to start to take off, fill in, and just look amazing, the first thing you want to do is start applying lawn bombs to the grass. And what is a lawn bomb? Essentially, you want to start hitting it with nitrogen, but don't go too crazy on the nitrogen because you don't want to force a bunch of top growth, because that force of top growth can affect the actual overall color of your lawn. You know, your turf type tall fescues, your Kentucky bluegrasses, your perennial rye. This is the time of year where that color is going to look the best. You're going to get that deep dark green lawn. However, if you push it with too much growth, too heavy with the fertilizer, it actually could start to make a lime green color. And I actually experienced that a couple years ago on my lawn and on my father-in-law's lawn, because I went a little bit too tough on it with the lawn bombs. Depending on your schedule, you can go with a spoon feeding route, or you can go with more of the traditional, maybe once a month. So the recommended application rate for 1801 Green Punch is 12 to 18 ounces per 1,000 every 4 to 8 weeks. I take advantage of a little bit lower rate, but doing it more frequently, so almost like a spoon feeding. If you're gonna do something once every week, I'd probably go with 3 ounces, between 3 to 5 ounces per 1,000 every week, maybe 6 ounces per 1,000 every 2 weeks, and then if you wanna do it once a month between now and the end of the season, you can go with 12 ounces per 1,000 every 4 weeks. Along with your nitrogen-based fertilizer application, and we say this with every video it seems like, go ahead and hit it with the biostims. Whether you're using 1801 Green Punch or any of our other nitrogen-based fertilizers, your Green Pop, Green Charge, what have you, or you have something you like to use on your own, a granular fertilizer like I've been doing on my front yard, just to show that you can use granular fertilizer with the biostims, and it's gonna make that cheap granular fertilizer, which is what I'm using, look so much better. I always recommend putting the biostims with it. Your RGS, your aerate, your humic, and your microgreen. And depending on your application rate and how often you're gonna apply, you can dial up or dial down those settings. For RGS and microgreen, I would go probably 3 ounces per 1,000 every couple weeks if you want to, or just do one big application of 6 ounces per 1,000 every month. Like I said, every time you apply your nitrogen-based fertilizer, hit it with some biostims as well, and then you're gonna have the deepest, darkest, greenest, best growing lawn on the block, guaranteed. The goal in the fall months for us cool season folks is to not only take advantage of the now, but it's to prepare your lawn as it comes out of the winter months and in the spring. If your lawn is doing really well as fall transitions into winter, it's gonna look really good coming out of the winter and going into the spring, and you're not gonna have to hit it with a bunch of fertilizer in the beginning months of the spring because it's already gonna be benefiting and being healthy from what you did in the fall. So now is key to go ahead and start pushing that nitrogen so it can start growing and filling in depending on your grass type. The roots are gonna start diving down, thickening up a little bit, and then that's what's gonna help create a good, dense, healthy turf as it goes through winter into spring. As I mentioned before, if you are planning on doing an overseeding project, you may have already done it depending where you're located. I'm not quite ready for that here in East Tennessee, but if you are preparing to do that, I'm gonna link to that video down below once that video is complete. But if you have a warm season lawn, especially in the transition zone, and you're wondering, what can I be doing right now in the fall as the season's coming in? Go ahead and click right up here because that is a video I just released talking about what I'm doing in the Bermuda lawn in the backyard. Go ahead and start laying out them lawn bombs. We'll see you in the next video. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and God bless.